I don't understand. What happened? I don't
There
understand.
it
What
goes.
happened? Oh boy. Oh, I heard myself. Oh, oh gosh, I forgot to mute. Oh no. Oh no. Big oof. Hi, that was weird. That was actually weird. I don't understand that. What the frick? That's
Well,
cursed.
well, it's working now. So,
Cause I hit start. I'm so sure I hit start. I don't understand why it's did that. That was weird.
well, clearly OBS disagrees.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's the thing. Oh boy. So how's everyone doing today?
Hello, everybody.
That's probably not here because it's movie night. uh yeah, since I wasn't actually live, hi again Sushi if you're still here. Hello. Hi. That was very odd. Yeah, how's my co-host doing?
Everyone is having their movie nights on Saturdays now when we start the pod.
Yeah, it's the curse. The big curse. Absolute curse.
It's the absolute curse.
The absolute curse. But yeah, how are you both doing?
Oh, doing
Just doing.
just doing.
Big oof. I've I've been having actually a chill time. Yesterday I went to the mall, the outlet mall that's like an hour away from me, and I bought some new jeans, some new shirts, a new jacket, some stuff to make up for the fact that some of my clothes is getting old. Yeah.
Physical retail?
Yeah. I go to the mall a lot actually because I don't like buying stuff online if I can help it because I don't trust stuff that I buy online.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't like it. I don't trust it. I always feel like if I buy something online, then it's just I'm gonna get it and then it's not gonna fit me.
Yeah, for clothes especially, it's nice getting to try them on.
Yeah,
Of
I
course, if
know.
you're like me, you can't find things that fit you in most of the real world, so
Yeah, makes
especially
sense.
shoes. Shoes are my eternal bane.
Yeah, I hate shoe shopping. I absolutely hate shoe shopping. Like I would rather never have to shoe shop. Cuz for me like I feel like first of all, I have one foot that's slightly wider than the other, and then I have like high arches. So then like most shoes just don't work for me. Like I only have a select few brands that I can buy from because everything else doesn't work for me.
My feet are just really big in general.
Big oof. Yeah, mine are like size, uh, this is US size, but they're like size 7. And then the only brands I can really buy stuff from is like Skechers, Sperry,
Berry?
Sperry.
Sperry.
Yeah.
That's my nickname in DoxyChat.
Ooh, really?
Yep. They portmanteaued Spooky and Berry to
I see.
Sperry.
I see. Well, that's the shoes that I wear. Is your nickname. Um, and there are some other shoes, but I can't remember what brands they are at the moment. But yeah.
Oh, it worked the second time.
Yee.
Hey, got it all working?
Yee.
Yay! It's all good now. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I deleted it and then bought it again.
Ooh, nice.
Cancelled the first transaction and then bought it again.
Yeah. Makes sense. I really need to update OBS. OBS is like old. I need to update it. Every time I open
Yeah.
OBS now, it's like, you gotta update. And I'm like, I forgot. I don't have time now. Bye. Gotta do it. Gotta make frickin' do it. Also, I love that the podcast where Sushi and everybody else isn't around is the podcast where we decide to talk about feet.
Twitch terms of service, no feet.
Oh
It's
my
a
gosh.
popular misconception, apparently.
Also, by the way, there was this really weird thing that happened where, so I woke up late today at like 2 p.m. And so I quickly sit up and like grab my laptop and open it so I can get to Sushi's stream. And then I try and get into it. And at first, like, I couldn't message in the chat. I ended up refreshing several times and it still wouldn't let me message the chat. I'm like, what the heck is going on? But then finally, like, after some time, it let me message it. But it was such a weird thing where I had, like, no access for some reason. Very strange.
No access to your own chat.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my own chat, but as a mod, I was like, why can't I text the chat? This is a very strange circumstance. Have I been banned?
Shadow bans for mods. Raid shadow bans. The revolutionary new mobile game.
Oh my gosh.
Raid shadow bannage.
The Game Awards this year was such garbage. It was absolute garbage.
Your Reddit server has been raided by a neighboring community. Can you shadow ban
Oh my god.
all of the interlopers?
Oh my gosh.
How many actions per minute can you accrue?
I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh.
level up, and manage your own Discord server.
Isn't there like a game where it's like you play as like a YouTuber and
Yeah, someone made one of those like Sims that's like influencer sim or whatever.
yeah, I feel like
It's
I
like
remember that.
YouTuber sim.
And it's like, wow. It just seems so weird to me considering the fact that you could just try it on your own. Like that's something that you can easily just go, "You know what? That sounds interesting. I'll try it."
Yeah,
Instead
but that
of
involves actual effort, not just clicking in a management sim.
that is true. Because like I can understand like management sims are like, oh, if you were a roller coaster tycoon, like that doesn't just you can't just decide, I'm interested, maybe I'll try that today. Like, but I don't know. Hey, Anna, hello.
Anna,
Hey, Anna.
welcome.
The first person to show up besides Sushi because of movie night. Hello.
Hello.
How's the
You
nerd
know,
troop doing today? We're doing
we're doing. We're doing. That's all I have to say for myself. I'm
yeah,
doing.
we're doing. I mean, I've been done with finals for a couple days. It's been great. Just kind of relaxing. Got some new clothes. I went to an outlet mall nearby me and got some new jeans, some new shirts, a new jacket from several stores, from Tommy Hilfiger, from Aeropostale, and from Donna Karam. So everything's there. Oh, hi, Deadhead. Hello.
Hey, you
Hello.
deadhead.
Hello. How are you
The
doing?
head that is dead.
Good afternoon to you too. I hope you're doing well. Lulu, we haven't heard how you are doing.
I I am okay. I was being confused by Steam.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, thank you, Anna, for the biddies. Oh,
Thank
thank
you for the
you.
bits.
Thank you, thank you. I should
Corgi
probably.
bits.
Yeah,
That
it's
is a corgi, right?
corgi. Yeah, it's corgi
Yeah, that's a
bits.
corgi.
I'm so happy. I love that. I love that emote for the bit. It's so good having the little corgi. I love it. Corgis are super adorable. Eee. I love it. Also, yeah, hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Yeah. I don't know. My mom's really big into name brands, so we always have to go and get some name brands and stuff. Oh, hey, Puppy Mac. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. The stream.
Hello.
Hello. They are my favorite type of dog. Anna, that's a good choice for a favorite type of dog. Corgis are super adorable. I love corgis. I love huskies. I love beagles. I love a lot of different types of dogs. I don't know if I could name a favorite.
My current favorite is the British Mastiff.
Mmm, nice.
They're just so big and
Have you guys
but
ever
they're
seen
still lovely.
Have you guys ever seen that dog that's like has like that giant nose? It has like a super long nose. It like goes. Have you ever seen that one? I think it's like a Russian type dog. I don't remember what it's called though. I almost always get the generic brand thing because my mom raised me to never overspend, but then I treat myself in Cheers when I can. Heck yeah! The way to go. My fave breed of dog is Husky. As I said, Puppy Mac, I love Huskies. Oh, your dog is Siberian Husky? That's adorable. Always gotta love your dog. Because it's your dog. Your doggo. You're part of the familo.
Welcome to the family, son.
Your very own Heckenfloofer.
She is 7 years old. What a cutie. Already has, I'm betting, lived a very good life so far. And here's to many more good years. Oh, I feel like I was gonna
Is the
say.
coal flashing for you? Is it flashing black for you, Autumn?
Is what flashing black for me?
The screen share.
Not at the moment. Oh, wait. Every once in a while, there's like a
Yeah,
blink.
it keeps flashing. Yeah, it keeps flashing.
Oh, there it goes again. Ah!
What about now? Is it good now? Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Blink, blink.
Yeah, you can see that yourself, can't you, Anya?
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know why it's doing that.
Maybe come back.
Maybe? Like
I
leave the
haven't really
call and
been.
then come back, you mean?
Yeah.
I haven't really
Okay.
been looking at the screen share since we're just talking to chat.
Yeah. Let's see if this works better this time. No, it's still blinking a little
No, it's
bit.
still happening.
I don't know why that's happening. Oh, Anna wishes they had a doggo.
No. Because at first I
Relatable.
thought it was my laptop, and then I was looking at something else, and I was like, "It's not happening right now, so it must be the call."
I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. Deadhead
Discord
says, my favorites are always
screen
mixed breeds, aka mutts. Nice.
sharing.
Awesome. Doggos are good.
John.
Hey, Bajorn. Hello. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
John.
Hello. Hello. I
And
hope you're
yeah,
doing
I feel
well.
that. I unfortunately can't have any pets at the moment myself. So,
That sucks. Yeah, I have 2 cats at the moment. That's my pets at the moment.
So do I.
Can't have a dog or a cat because I live in an apartment. My roommates and I technically can, but it'd be cruel because we live so high up, and then like walks and so on would be too much. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I live in like a townhome type place, so it's not a big deal. We usually have a litter box in the basement, and then of course the cats can just roam around the house. It's pretty
The
great.
flashing seems to stop for now.
I was thinking it's probably because of OBS. That's why I moved OBS off the screen. And it seems like it's worked.
so far so good.
Yeah. So, yeah, it seems like it probably was OBS killing me on the inside. The only
Well,
problem
that's the
with
thing. It hasn't happened before, though.
that is true. I don't know. It's very odd. Very
Has
strange.
Discord been updated recently?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
I restart Discord so rarely.
Yeah, me too. I mean, on this computer, I tend to close Discord, but that's because since on Tuesdays, like, I don't need Discord to be open during a stream, I just close it to help with making sure that there's no stream issues. But besides that, usually I keep Discord open all the time, so I wouldn't know. There was that crazy thing that happened, though, with the Discord servers and whatnot not too long ago, where all the chat spam for me happened because I couldn't send messages and I kept trying. Also, Puppy Mac, I love that emote. It's so cute. What a cute emote. Loving it. Absolutely adorable.
Alright, looks like
Oh,
you
for
can't really hear my traffic.
I
Maybe.
need to
What
go
was
into
that
my
order?
Steam settings and turn that off.
What?
The little pop-up in the bottom right of my monitor every time someone starts up a friggin' game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Very true.
And like, I just tried to send a message and it was like, okay, we'll pop up their like info. I'm like, no. What the heck?
Like, I need to turn it off for Discord because people send me messages and it's like I'm trying to type on Twitch and it's just blocking my way from typing and I can't see what I'm typing.
Big oof.
Like, thanks, Discord. Love you.
Yeah.
Now I just need
And
to like,
my lord, I have Trav added to Steam, and how many times he actually goes onto Clicker Heroes is insane.
Yeah. He's
It
pretty
comes up
obsessed.
every time he's on Clicker Heroes, and
Yeah.
it's like every half an hour.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god, please stop. Get a new game.
Yeah. I can't believe that Zach blocked Trav on
I can believe
Discord.
it.
I can't. I was like, what? When I heard about that, I was like, that's insane.
Like, I didn't know why, but I can see why.
Yeah. Yee.
Yee.
But yeah. Also, everybody who's here right now to watch this stream, y'all are the real MVPs here. Coming in during a movie night. The true fans of the podcast are right here, right now.
Yeah, Asher should be finishing work soon, if he
Yeah.
hasn't already.
Yeah. Another person to the true MVPs of the podcast.
Yeah.
Ralph would have probably been here if we started earlier, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in bed already. Hopefully.
there we go. That's fixed.
Yee. Oh, plot twist! Ralph's here! Another MVP of the podcast. Hello, Ralph.
You summoned him.
I have summoned him.
The unofficial fourth nerd.
Yeah, the unofficial fourth nerd. I was here from the start. You and
Russ is all
Azure.
alone.
You and Azure are the ones who are here all along.
Yeah.
But
Ralph
I've,
and Dasher, the
yeah,
unofficial nerds.
yeah, the unofficial part of the nerd squad over
Except
here.
one's been on the podcast and the other one refuses.
But I've got y'all on the background tonight. Makes sense. No
Well, you need a
problem.
little bit of that yin and yang.
Yeah, the yin and yang. Yeah. Anyways, I can't actually see how long the stream is going on because my OBS is off screen. So I'm just kind of like, I hope we're okay on time. I don't know though. I don't know how long it's been. There's a Power Ranger joke to be made in there somewhere.
Man, if only that actually worked.
Yeah, if only I had a command. I don't even know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do the uptime command.
I don't
Honestly.
either.
Yeah.
And I'll form the head. Yes,
The
I
head
know
of
that's
what now?
Voltron.
Yeah. The Voltron life. Oh my gosh. When Voltron season 1 came out, like the Netflix one, I was super into Voltron at the time. And then after that, it just kept on getting worse. And then I left it. I think it counts,
I mean,
yeah.
Voltron and Power Rangers are like cousins.
Yeah, basically. Though Voltron is weird for being like more popular in the West than it ever was in Japan. It's like one of those shows, along with like Princess Tutu and some others that became more popular in the West than they did here. Just like there's some shows, like some animes that are super popular in Japan but are basically unknown in the West. Like
Well, I
Natsume
mean,
and Detective
isn't
Conan.
Voltron a Western cartoon?
No, Voltron's Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, Voltron was originally made in Japan, but it just wasn't popular in Japan like it was over here. I mean, the Netflix one I think is American, but the original series was made in Japan.
I mean, it was an adaptation of Japanese.
Yeah, the Netflix one was an adaptation of the original Japanese show. But yeah, it was originally. I'm pretty sure they both can trace their roots to Gotcha Man, which is the real god tier shit. I mean, I've actually never watched that. I probably should though. Original 80s Voltron was like a dub anime made from stitching like three anime shows together. Oh my gosh. Also, Bajorn's emotes are still the best emotes. I just have to say that. Oh, but have you seen the really terrible Voltron 3D? I've seen clips of it. I've never actually watched an entire episode of that, but it looks absolutely atrocious. It looks actual garbage. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Anna. That one adaptation is actually insane. Can't take it. But yeah, Voltron was Japanese, it just wasn't popular in Japan. Just like how Natsume and Detective Conan are super popular in Japan, like super duper popular, and here if I mention them, people are like, what is that? What shows are that?
What shoes are that? Right in with it.
Painful is what it is. It's so true. It actually is probably one of the worst looking shows I've seen. And I've seen some pretty terrible looking shows. Oh boy. Pretty bad. Detective Conan was really popular in Norway. Actually, Detective Conan, I would say, is really popular everywhere except for America. Or Europe. I guess in Europe it's not very popular there either. I know it was really popular in like Spanish speaking countries. But that's all I know. And Japan, of course, because they make a movie for it literally every year. And it's like the most top selling movie every single year in Japan. Because that's just how famous it is over there. To the point where they use Detective Conan in police, like, teaching stuff. I'm like, that's insane. Using this anime to teach about police work is insane. Most of my friends are huge fans. I mean, I've been a huge fan ever since I was. I think I got into Detective Conan when I was like 10 years old, and I'm still a fan of it to this day. But it's just always so weird for me because so many people don't know about it, even though in Japan it's like the mecca of anime. Yeah. There's no Detective Conan in the Netherlands at all. When we were watching Conan the Time Bomb Skyscraper in a movie night. I remember that movie. Isn't that the first one? That's the first one, right? That one was insane. When they get in the car and there's like like the skyscrapers were gonna like explode and they're like in a car at like the top floor and they have to time it just right so that when it explodes like the car can go soaring so that instead of just crashing into the ground it like hits into a pool. I remember that. The only Conan that matters is the barbarian. Bjorn. You're the most valid in this chat. The absolute most valid.
I am going to second Bajorn's sentiment. I remember Detective Conan, and I remember not liking it.
Well,
Not liking it one bit.
did you watch the dub? Because that's a big reason why it never became popular in America, is because the dub is absolutely atrocious. It's super bad. The dub is
I don't
actual
know. I just
garbage.
remember the whole premise was kind of like, ugh, to me.
Yeah, like it does have a weird
It was
premise.
on Adult Swim.
Yeah, it was on Adult Swim, and the American dub is absolute garbage. It's so bad. But yeah, it's it's like a thing. I mean, the whole premise of Detective Conan is basically the story is about this high school detective. His name is Kudo Shinchi. He's like basically considered to be the modern day Sherlock Holmes, and he's like 17 years old. And one day he's out with like his childhood friend Rand. They're in like an amusement park. Like it's sort of just like a friend like get together. They're out like enjoying themselves. And then Shinji, like during a murder case like that happens at that park, notices these strange figures dressed in black. And he ends up chasing after them and seeing them do like some some stuff that looks pretty illegal. But then one of the guys like comes up behind him and knocks him out, and they decide to test this new like drug on him that they is like a poison that supposedly is supposed to kill people. But instead of killing him, all it does is make him shrink into a 7-year old. So he loses like 10 years and becomes 7 years old again, but he has like the same mind as like a 17-year-old. And so now he's like having to navigate like the world, solve cases and whatnot while being while being 10 years younger, and also having to figure out like who those people dressed in black are, what organization they're from. Like it becomes like this whole big conspiracy and whatnot. And then there's also this series that is meant to go along with Detective Conan because it's like in the same universe, and it's Magic Kaito, and it follows like this phantom thief guy who like goes around like stealing stuff. Like he's basically like Lupin, and that series is like also a separate series, but it takes place in the same universe, and they tend to cross over a lot. But yeah, that's basically Detective Conan.
Let's see, all along, I thought he just fell into a haunted pool.
What?
I thought he was cursed to be short because he fell into a
No,
haunted
no,
pool of
no,
water.
that is not it. That is not the plot at all. What?
And that when he gets wet, he turns into a...
Oh no, that's Ramna and a half. That's
I
not
know, that
Detective
was the
Conan.
joke.
That anime is actually cursed. That one, Ramna and a half, that anime is cursed. Saint Seiya! I remember that anime, Anna. It did go hard. Oh my god, it's the reason I'm so short. They used that for an anime. Oh my gosh, Anna. The other Conan was 7, had to do hard labor for 10 plus years and said things like crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the woman, so my point stands. Heck yeah. I thought Conan opened the Book of Cloud. That's Cardcaptor Sakura, Ralph. Ranma was really groundbreaking because of the gender fluid implications. So honestly, eye-opening media for me, lol. I mean, that is true. I will give it some points for that, but just the way it kind of goes about it, like I understand, like, seeing it as, like, there wasn't really a lot of that. So, like, having at least some sort of representation of it is good. But looking back on it, like, now, is, like, it's kind of cursed in the way that it's, like, portrayed and the way it's, like, presented. Oh yeah, it could have been handled way better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like that's why I'm saying it's cursed is because like looking back on it now, like years later, it's like probably not the best anymore. But I still have to give the author, who's the same author who did Inuyasha, by the way, I still have to give them points for trying to go about that topic. Cursed and problematic as fuck. True. Absolutely true. Anyways, how long have we been live? Already 35 minutes. We should start. We should start. Cardcaptor Sakura is super good. I love all clamp related stuff. Cardcaptor Sakura, Holic, Tsubasa, Tokyo Babylon X. Literally everything clamp related is A++ for me. I absolutely love clamp related stuff.
Says we should start the podcast and talk about Cardcaptor Sakura.
Let's watch Cardcaptor Sakura after the podcast.
Why don't we just do it right
Sakura.
now?
Yeah, let's just
That's all we
watch
wanna do.
anime instead of playing the game. Like that's a forgotten game is watching anime.
This is becoming the Two Nerds, One Forgotten Anime podcast.
I mean, it could be an actual podcast.
Yeah, where we watched forgotten anime. That would be cool, actually. That would be cool. I don't know if we could actually, like, save any of the episodes, though. I would probably have to let them vanish into the ether afterwards. Yeah, I love Cardcaptor. Actually, you know what I really wanted to do? I really wanted to show the Holic movie, because, like, that movie is a masterpiece. But anyways, let's actually start. Hello, everyone. We're here for episode 11 of 3 Nerds and One Forgotten Game with one of your hosts, Anya the Nerd, and the other hosts,
Princess Lulu 1989 and
It's me, the spookiest berry. I don't know why I said like that. Don't ask me.
there's Azure.
Hi, Azure, and
Hey,
hi,
Azure.
Boney King of Nowhere. Welcome, welcome. If you play a JRPG that's pretty much an anime, you know what? You are right. You are absolutely right.
Azure, check your Steam. You've got a gift.
Ooh.
Okay, we are doing Eversion today.
Yeah.
Eversion is a short platform game for Microsoft Windows by a small British indie studio at the time called Sustra Productions. They just had to make it difficult for me. It has a tiny, flowery protagonist called ZT, who's on a quest to save a princess, as you do with early platformers. And you collect gems on the way, very much like the Mario games of old. Each level consists, basically, in the title of Eversion, basically your character has the power to change, to evert from one reality to another, which will help your character navigate through the game, reaching your goal. And this is the game that, because I can't really say more without spoiling what it's really about. This is the game that I originally saw when it first came out, when it was played by PewDiePie, back when he actually played games. Unfortunately, The original website for this game is doesn't really exist anymore, but the freeware version and the original freeware version is no longer available either. The person who made this game and other games is called my god, gonna give me a lot of things I cannot pronounce. Wilmer Toz, who is originally from Brazil and made Zarathustra Productions to create indie games from London in the UK. He made other games such as Zox's World 444, which is literally the number 4 and then the word 4. Pack Shark, Fugue, Eversion, obviously, Omni Ludicon, and The Monkey Will Dance, which are all mostly freeware platformer games. He after the this game came out, Zarathustra Productions was, I guess they were shut down, but then he went on to work with Mediatonic, which is more AI and PC platformers, and he also went on to do games for Facebook and stuff like that. That's really all I can say without spoiling what's actually in the game, because you need to play the game to see what's going to happen.
The first time I saw this game was back in the early days of YouTube, when this first came out. One of the early big YouTube Let's Players of the time was Deceased Crab, and I watched him play this game like when it first came out, and that's kind of my first experience with this game, was watching him play it and then watching some other YouTubers play it shortly afterwards, because a lot of people absolutely like tended to follow Deceased Crab's like ways back in those days. It was a different time, different YouTube.
Back when people actually played video games.
Yeah.
When it
Yeah.
was actually
Yeah.
viable to do so, and which unfortunately meant that YouTube was very saturated with the same games being played over and over and over again. But at least it's better than it just being makeup tutorials and videos for children
Yeah.
and really bad music channels that just show you commercial music. That's
Yeah.
really all it is now.
Yeah. I basically use YouTube mostly for music nowadays, I have to admit.
I still use YouTube for a lot of things, but
You gotta look.
yeah.
Yeah. I just remember when I first, like back in the day when YouTube first like became a thing, which I was already using it at the time when it first became a thing. I remember just like going on YouTube and typing like let's play weird games, so that I could watch like people playing like games that were strange or unknown or whatnot. It's where I got a lot of games from like the early 2000s that are like weird or unknown. Is for me just doing that all the time on YouTube. It was a different
Well,
time.
well, early YouTube is like where I found Minx. It's how I heard about Sinnoh, etc. It's where I found out about a lot of people that would collab together on YouTube back in the day, and now now I hang out with Sinnoh on Twitch. I've hung out with Dunce in a voice call. It's a quite Twitch has actually been quite amazing because YouTube has basically fucked itself with the whole algorithm stuff
Yeah.
and demonetization of creators that leading people to come to Twitch more than ever.
Yeah.
And
Overall, I
there's a
think it's
sense
better.
of
YouTube has finally gotten streaming, but it is far too late because Twitch has already made it so much better for everybody.
yeah, there's a sense of interaction and community on Twitch that you just didn't like interaction and community on YouTube was people shrieking about stupid shit in the comments.
Yeah.
Well, on on Twitch, it's a uh lot less chaotic because I've watched live streams on YouTube and it's very chaotic because then again it's probably that I don't hang out on Twitch streams with a lot of viewers, whereas on YouTube it can be thousands.
Yeah.
um, so it is harder to moderate.
Yeah, I have seen a couple of streams that had like 1,000 plus viewers, and chat was just like scrolling.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Like,
basically anytime I use the lo-fi beats to study and relax to, like, I just see the comments on the side for the live stream, and it's actually insane. It's actually a
when
nightmare.
when you have it on the highest time for like time between messages and it is still fast as fuck, you have
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. There's also some pretty cursed stuff. Speaking of cursed stuff, like there was like this thing that happened the other day. Somebody like we were all in the Discord call and we were trying to play Scriblio, and this was in Sushi's Discord, and first Emmerich posted a link, and then later Sushi posted a link, and I clicked on Emmerich's link first, and I was sitting there, but then eventually everybody left that for a link that Sushi posted, and so I ended up leaving that link and going to the link Sushi posted. But instead of it sending me to the group with like Sushi and everyone else, it sent me to a completely different game. Like it was still Scriblio, but like I was with completely different people. And at first, like I
Yeah.
didn't even realize it because I that had never happened to me before. So I kind of just was like, okay, so now I'm here. I'm like doing my other stuff, like making some food while I'm like watching the screen. And then somebody says like the N word on the side, and I'm like, what?
big oof.
And then somebody also like says like the F word and like some other stuff, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, why is no one talking about the fact that somebody is in the chat like saying some really messed up stuff? And then I finally look like who's here, and I realize I don't know anybody there. Like I don't know who any of these people are, and I'm like, what is going on? Where am I? So I leave, and I'm like, where is everybody? What link is everybody at? And like Sushi's like the link that's down there, and I'm like, but I clicked that link and it sent me to something really cursed. I was so scared. I was like, what's going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone? What is happening? I was really
You
freaked
have been
out.
sent to the Nega realm.
Yeah, that's why I was so freaked out. I'm like, why is no one talking about this? Like, I was so confused because I'm in the voice call, I'm listening to everybody, and everyone's just like having a good time and whatnot, and I'm just like seeing this cursed stuff, and I'm like, what is happening? Who is saying this? It was so scary. It was honestly scary. Like that.
Well, I want to say something unrelated, so carry on.
No. You can go. We should probably play the game.
Well, as you don't want to check Steam, I bought don't starve together, and I noticed that you wanted the game, and it gave me an extra copy of it, so I gave it to you. There you go. That's what I wanted you to check Steve for. You're welcome.
Heck yeah.
We should get Don't Starve Together going sometime.
Yeah.
We probably have a lot of people who would be into that one.
Yep.
Yep. Also, thing about this game is there is a, oh gosh, my mouse is freaking out. There is a thing at the start that says if you have like this is not meant for children or anybody with a nervous disposition. That's what it says at the start. I just can't get it up on the screen fast enough.
Look, so we haven't gone into what it is, and honestly, they haven't told me, so I don't know either, but I'm guessing this is one of those games that has some, like, it presents the cute and happy exterior, and
Basically.
underneath, it's kind of screwed up, like Pony Island.
Yeah, Anna,
Yeah, basically.
you should probably,
It is.
like, flee if you can't handle, some... I mean, it's not... Comparatively to a lot of stuff that comes out today, it's not too bad. Like, it was more a big thing back in the day when people weren't used to it, but it's not very extreme.
Back in the times when we didn't have half of a boyfriend and we didn't have what's it called? Literature.
Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. But see, this is why, like, when Doki Doki Literature Club came out, like, I straight up was like, okay, it's fine. Because there was games like this and so many others that had done what Doki Doki Literature Club did, like, years beforehand. And so, like, I was already, like, used to it when Doki Doki came out. And it also made me mad when, like, everybody was, like, praising Doki Doki for being, like, so innovative and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, there's been so many games just like that came out before. You guys just didn't know about it.
They're just not that popular.
Yeah. Like, this one, the one that I tried to play not too long ago, which was, Yurisu Syndrome. That was another one that had the same concept of it looking nice, but then turning out to be a horror. Like, there's so many of them that do that, and they've been going on for ages doing that. But it's just people didn't know that it was a big genre until Doki Doki. And then they thought that, oh, Doki Doki is the first one to ever do something like that. And it's like, no, there's been like millions of games to do that.
I mean, even the great Minecraft was heavily inspired by both Dwarf Fortress and Infiniminer. So...
Yeah.
Anna's friend gifted her a game called Amnesia, but it's a dating sim, not The Dark Descent.
Yeah, there's a dating sim. There's a dating sim called Amnesia. Yeah.
Anna, are you looking forward to Boyfriend Dungeon?
Boyfriend Dungeon.
Boyfriend Dungeon! I love the title more than anything else. It's called Boyfriend Dungeon!
Short story shorter, the game was cute and all the anime boyfriends were abusive yanderes. Yeah, I've played that game actually. I played Amnesia. I played it on my phone because there's a mobile version. And I actually bought the game so that I wouldn't have to deal with any issues. And I would say typically I only do run route when I play visual novels just because I typically pick one person and go, this is my favorite person in the game, so I'm just gonna do his route and then call it good unless the game forces me to play all the other routes. So basically, for that game, I did one route, And I was fine with that one route because I ended up picking the one guy who wasn't an absolute creepo. And then when I saw what the rest of the guys were like by looking up stuff on YouTube, I was like, I dodged a bullet! Heck yeah! So that happened.
It's pretty much like if you play Mystic Messenger.
Yeah, I mean...
They are all different mental illnesses.
I mean, it's not as bad. Mystic Messenger is more legitimate. Like, this game was, like, straight up, like, here's these creepos. Like, one of the guys literally tries to trap you in a cage so that, like, you never leave. And then, like, this other guy has, like, a split personality or whatever. And so it's kind of insane, but there's, like, one guy in the whole game who's, like, actually kind of normal, and I ended up getting him as my route, because you don't actually know which guy you're picking when you start the game, because you just go to a random world, and whatever that world is, like, that's your guy. And I ended up going to the right world by picking, like, the heart world, and I was like, okay, everything's okay, though. So, like, I ended up going down the one route of the one guy who wasn't an absolute freak.
Yeah, I know, I love that too.
Same.
Have you eaten? Have you had a drink? Have
Yeah.
you slept?
Yeah. It's kind of weirdly sweet. Yeah. I loved Mystic Messenger. Mystic Messenger is probably one of my favorite visual novels of all time. It would probably be Mystic Messenger and Code Realize. That one's another favorite of mine. Oh, and this one is gonna be a bit of a Minkus one to say as a favorite, but I guess, like, I'm okay with it considering that it is meant to be treated as, like, a horror game, so, like, it's kind of, like, okay in that sense. Like, I'm not seeing it as, like, an okay thing, but I really did enjoy Togano no Chi when I played it. Because I thought the plot was, like, really well done, and the characters and whatnot were really well done. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Arcana is super good! I loved the Arcana, but I didn't know the creators were problematic. That seems weird. Yeah. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah. Anyways, we still haven't played the game, and it's almost an hour.
I got to at least catch a part of the movie night.
Oh my gosh. Insane. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah, you may have noticed that I already have 151 out of 240 gems.
Yes, I did.
That's because I can't delete my save. I go into options, right? And you see delete save data is at the bottom, right? But I can't get there! Why can't I get there? Why can't I delete my save data? Why is it there if I can't use it? I don't understand. Y'all are fools if you think we're here for actual gameplay.
You're welcome, Azure. I hope you enjoy it.
Ralph.
I hope you enjoyed Azure. You're very welcome.
It's there to taunt you.
I got a free copy, so I give it to you, so we can play it together eventually.
Heck yeah. Always spreading
But yeah,
the
guys,
good love.
It is Don't Starve Together is on sale on Steam right now, and if you buy it, you get an extra copy to give to a friend, so go and do it.
Oh, that's
Shameless plug is
awesome.
ended.
That's awesome, actually.
Me.
Yee.
I discovered that when I went to buy it.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Anyways, let's actually play this game.
Yeah.
Look at this. Isn't that cute?
Let's go.
Whee!
I might just find a video to play in the background of the Eversion music, because it doesn't really change that much, so I don't really need the stream on.
Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, you see those are the enemies there, Autumn. They're all smiley, but I can kill them still. Well, if they don't kill me. I can't believe I died!
And it begins.
I can't believe I died!
It begins.
Why am I dying? Oh,
You're
I haven't
cute,
even...
Adrian. You're the cutest.
There we go, Jeebus. That was weird. But you may also notice that when I stand here, the color slightly changes. And you may lightly hear some different music in the background. Well, there's this thing called the Avert button in this game, which is why this game is called Eversion.
I mentioned. Yes, I mentioned it earlier.
So, here. So basically, during certain stages of the game, I can switch between different realities, like parallel universes. And the game lets me know if there's an Eversion point nearby. I'm pressing like the space here, and it's showing there. According to Reddit, the only way to delete the save is to go to the game file and delete the game save file. Wow, that's insane. But yeah, when you avert to another universe, some of the properties change as well. Like, if I'm in this world, I can jump through the clouds. You see that? But if I go into this world, the clouds become solid. And that allows me to, like, use certain things as platforms or to go through certain areas that I couldn't go before. That's kind of how it works.
Your clouds are like a rock. Oh, like a rock.
I'm just gonna go back here. Yeah, let's go on to the next world. How easy. Icy clouds, yeah. Ready. Continuing forward. What the actual frick? I'm showing off my great game skills right now. Too spooky for Anya. Lanya. Oh no, that's exclamation point Anya. I thought that said Lanya for some reason. I don't understand. Why am I sucking so bad? I've never sucked this bad. What is going on?
You're on stream.
I guess that's the case. I don't know, but even when I'm on stream, I never suck this bad. What's going on?
Well, I suck
have
bad
I
regardless.
fallen into a different artificial universe where the rest of Three Nerds hasn't happened yet?
Oh my gosh. Anya's got Battle Network on the mind, too real. Oh gosh, diddly darn, so many tests, all that pressure, it's too real. Too real. Okay, let me just go up here. So let's
we've had
avert.
all these cutesy games that turn all dark and sinister. So the next innovation is going to be a dark and sinister horror game that turns all cutesy and wholesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the baby game?
What
Where
baby
you
game?
play as a toddler?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I don't remember the name.
Like, I think I remember what you're talking about.
You have a teddy bear that protects you.
Yeah. You have a teddy bear that protects you and talks to you.
Yeah, that's it. Just can't remember the name.
I feel like I should know what you're talking about, but I have no idea. Now we can invert again. Now we're in another universe once again.
Among the sleep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ah, yeah. You have to hug the bad guy in the end. Oh, yeah. I remember that game. Throwback. Big throwback. We inverted again. So, Barry, what do you think so far?
I'm getting Braid vibes.
Yeah. Man, it's almost like you've done this before, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's almost like you've gotten 151 of the gems already.
Yeah.
Mm.
I still have a lot that I haven't gone though, like these ones, but I can't figure out, like, I'm pretty sure what I have to do is I have to, like, jump on one of the enemies and get up on the cloud, which I did already before, and then jump there, and then jump there, but I've never been able to jump up there to that cloud to be able to jump in
Well,
here.
Anya,
So,
now it's time to do it.
I mean, I can try. We can all see
Do
if
it.
it's gonna work. We can always test it.
Well, that was the attempt,
That's
Ralph,
still
anyway.
gonna happen, Ralph.
See,
That's still gonna
like,
happen.
I'm about to show you guys why I'm struggling with this.
Ralph, this isn't actually Mario.
Oh, shoot. I messed that up. What the heck? Why was it not working? I've done it before. Oh no, I jumped.
From the last stream, you can't jump properly.
Apparently, Jeebus. When I'm streaming, at least. That seems to be the case. I don't understand why I suck so bad.
I guess so, Ralph. I just didn't understand which block you were talking about. Because there's about 1,000,000 blocks.
See, like that time, I jumped pretty high.
Oh yeah, guys, and for how much Anya is eversioning, there is a flashing warning.
Oh yeah, sorry. Flashing lights warning. Yep, see there. And then I'm up here. Which, by the way, would have given me like a secret letter there if I wasn't in an old save.
If you
So then I
hadn't
jump
already
here.
gotten it.
Right? But then I've never been able to jump up to the next platform.
You only have an eyes one on mine, Azure. You only have it on mine, Azure.
See? No. Oh! Oh!
Oh, there we go.
I've done it! I've done it! I've done it! I've done it! I somehow did it!
She's done it.
I've done it, y'all. I've done it. Heck yeah! I've made it!
Now to get the rest of the gems.
Yeah. But I mean,
Wait,
we
are
can...
we really on world 3?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
boy, I forgot about this. Oh, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't
There's like 8
prepared!
of them.
Let me
Evil
through!
darkness!
No, I fell.
There's the average 8 world.
Oh, I see. The first is the level number, and the second...
Why would you go down?
Thank you, Azure. Oh, and thank you, Boney, for the bits.
is the Eversion
Oh,
layer.
thank you, Boney, for the biddies. Thank you so much.
Boney said he'd give us bits if you got those gems.
Oh! Big oof.
So you made the jump.
There we go, Jeebus.
There we go.
No! How do I get up there? Dang
I
it.
got something for it.
Missed it. Well, we can always come back later. You can jump to worlds to get the gems afterwards. Like, you don't have to go through all of it. Oh no, I'm trapped.
As long as you get 169, it's all okay.
169. But yeah, thank you for the biddies. Oh, shoot. I forgot. There we go. Oh boy.
So the game is getting spookier as we go.
Yeah, very, very
Yep.
spooky.
I wouldn't go that far.
Very spooky. No! That seems like it'll be a little difficult to get unless I avert first. Red hands aren't normal? Yeah. What's wrong with some red hands? Anya's...
I just want to give you a high five. Rawr!
High
Come on, high
five, right to the
five!
face.
Put him right there, buddy. Ah!
Oh my gosh. Got another one of the gems. Where is the next avert point? Jeebus.
Soon you'll be a crystal gem.
Oh, I already got the gems here, so I can just go like this. Oh. Well. Oh shoot, I remember this part. It took me like ages to get through this part right here. Oh boy. We might be here for a while, folks. Especially since I seem to be even worse than normal right now in terms of my gameplay ability.
Luckily,
If
I've
anyone
got
is
a...
new here, this is perfectly normal. Don't
Yes.
worry.
Yeah. Luckily, I've got the extended version of the soundtrack on my YouTube.
Oh, Major, thank you for the host! Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you!
Thanks for the
Azure,
host,
that command-
Bajorn.
That command would never not fit.
Thanks
you for the host. Why am I sucking so bad today? What is wrong with me? This is not hard platforming. I've done way harder on this channel already. What's wrong?
At least you have infinite lives.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about this. Oh boy. I wasn't looking at the screen. That time I was, and I just sucked. One of these days, I'll get past here.
One of these days.
So, basically, depending on how
Anya
you jump,
will be good at a video game.
depending
One
on how
of
you
these days. Go on. I'm done with the bit.
Yeah. Azure, why do you believe in me when I suck so bad?
Somebody has to.
I guess that's true. Okay. I don't know why I struggle so much with this part right here. I just never can do it right. It takes like... we all believe in you. You put your faith in the wrong person. I now can't even get past this part.
I mean, hey,
Oh, but Jordan, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Just remember, everybody, if you subscribe to Anya the Unknown...
Anya the Unknown.
Yeah. Anya the Unknown and Anna the Nerd.
And Hannah the Nerd.
Yeah.
Subscribe to both of us.
I love how you got an emote for
I know.
Sean subscribing to you.
Yeah, that's how I've been getting most of my emotes from people subscribing to me.
Yeah, I got emotes from people subscribing to me.
I don't understand. So basically, depending on how you jump here, you jump differently. Like, sometimes you jump high, sometimes you can, like, do a little jump, you see? And that's basically what we gotta do here, is do that little jump, but I can never do it right.
Lurking, twerking, and always smoking.
I just gotta immediately let go of the jump button. I can't be holding on to it as long as I'm doing.
Whereas I had the problem yesterday of not jumping at all.
Really?
Yeah, doing a certain playing Spy with the Dragon yesterday, and we were in the treetops and had to do this really annoying jump that took me like an hour, and I ended up having to get infinite lives because it was just pissing me off. But yeah, there were times where I'd jump, and then other times where I wouldn't jump at all and end up falling to my death. Because my brain works so good. Yeah, I thought I was going to do it on 69 lives left, but it was on 68. It'll do. Because the most annoying part was that it was sending me back to the beginning of the world every time. But I lost all 4 lives. So I'd have to go through the world to then go through the gate to then go through to the part where I was in the first place to do the jump, and it was just getting me down so much that I would just thankfully those cheat codes for the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and I got 99 lives, which really helped, especially since it took me 31 more tries.
Got 99 lives, but Spyro ain't one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've played Rayman as well, and that's annoying when it comes to jumping as well.
Oh my gosh.
I've played the original Rayman, I've played the original Crash Bandicoot, I've played the original Spyro.
I mean, we have gotten some quite valuable things out of that Spyro playthrough, though. Like all the bad dragon memes.
Yeah. And all is talking about, oh, Anya, we've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you like to ask?
Okay, so Anya,
And the
Yeah.
chat can join in too if they want.
if you had a clone,
Oh, would I fuck it?
would you make wet
Yeah.
sloppy love to it?
Yeah.
No.
Anna
Why
says,
not?
please don't ask her about Bad Dragon.
But yeah, I've seen that meme of the would you fuck your clone meme and having like different characters or like what their response would be depending on like their personality. I've seen a bunch of those. But yeah, my answer would be no.
Why not?
Because it would just be weird because it's me. I can't imagine doing that. That would just weird me out.
Yeah,
Well,
that is a whole
call it a zero.
conversation we had in my stream yesterday. And poor Azure. Ooh, Anna, why would you?
Oh, I
But
was
yes,
not
the question
expecting.
is to the rest of is to all the chat as well. Would you, if you had a clone, would you fuck it?
Also,
A solid,
I'm not.
hard yes.
I did not expect Anna to respond to that as yes.
So my answer to the question was, yeah, sure, why not? Like, I'll give it a shot. What's the worst that happens? We don't like it and we don't do it again? Okay.
I already don't like myself, so there's no way I'm gonna fuck myself.
Yeah, I guess
I
that's
mean, I don't like
main
myself
reason.
either, but I am prime grounds for hate fucking myself.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Bringing a whole new meaning to self-hatred.
Okay, so this is what I mean. I can jump this high, right? But I can also jump like this. You see that? So my goal is to jump being this high instead of this high. But it's very difficult for me to do that. Because each time I, like, freak out trying to, like, get over there, I jump too hard and then I hit it.
Have you tried sneaking around the top?
I've tried that, yes. We could always try that again.
And Bijan, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm extremely curious.
Oh boy.
Answer purely with Jesse Cox emotes.
Yes. Post the smiling emote for one, for yes, and
Oh, no, leave it up to our interpretation.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That mischievous smile.
Yes, I'll take that as a yes.
I am a snack. That's what that face is saying.
Mm. Hey, Spaghetto, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Spaghetto. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? I'm stuck on this one section for 5 million years. I've done it before, but it was basically luck when I did it the first time.
Well, let's just say that this soundtrack video was 15 minutes and it's almost over.
Yep.
Whereas I kept having to skip the other ones because you did it so quickly.
Okay.
Don't you
Spaghetto.
apologize for us, Azure.
Oh boy.
I am
Spaghetto,
offended.
would you fuck your clone? If you had a clone, would you fuck it?
Remember, this is the channel on which we discovered Anya doesn't know how fleshlights work.
Yes.
No, I knew that people used fleshlights as like a sex toy. No, but I thought that you could also use it as a flashlight. That's why I thought it was weird, was because I thought the whole idea was like you could stick your dick in there and then afterwards you can also like turn the light on, and people were like super into that.
No. Sweetie, no.
Man, I really want to use my fleshlight, but it's dark and I just can't see to get it in. Wait, I know! Click! Oh!
Let me just blind myself while I masturbate. The whole reason I'm doing it in the dark is so I don't have to fucking see it. So let's just turn this light on. So I can blind myself instead.
Oh my gosh. Almost like a lava lamp. Oh my gosh. Well, that's why I was saying it was weird. Remember when I first said it, I was like, I think fleshlights are super weird. And you guys were like, why? And you guys thought that I was just against using sex toys. And I said it was because I thought that people could turn it on.
I'm imagining now a
Rather
flashlight
confusing.
that does double as a flashlight, but it's on the other end. So you're meant to just stick it on there, turn it on, and you have a hands-free flashlight.
Let's invent that. Let's
I'm imagining a person standing up, hearing a noise, having the flashlight still on them, and a light is coming out the other end, and they're going to find the intruder.
Who goes there?
Who goes?
Criminal scum!
Oh
It's a Elder Scrolls guard who's not wearing anything and just light up. Hold it there, criminal scum! They just have the helmet and the flashlight.
Yeah, but it means that you can't get done for, like, flashing somebody because your penis is covered. It's perfect.
Don't you die,
You still
don't you
have
die.
this intense boner, but it's covered by a flashlight.
Ralph's innovation. Maybe it has a dynamo in it, so you can generate your own electricity with the thrusting.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be amazing.
Also, we never ran into a Eversion point this
things
whole
together,
level.
Oh, did we make it?
Yeah,
Yay!
we did. Oh, here's the Eversion
All it
point.
took was some
Oh my God,
fleshlight
Andrew.
talk.
I used to be an adventurer just like you until I took a flashlight to the knee.
I've finally done
Yes,
it.
to the knee.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have to go back, because I have to collect the other gems. Because who's to say I will be able to do this again? Because if I die, it'll keep it on this area, so it'll be easy to get past this part, right? Yeah.
Also, we don't have to worry about the hands anymore.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying, is... Oh, no! Are you for real?
This reminds me of that time in Evo.
Are you for real right now? I gotta get the
Remember when
gems.
Azure said to save?
No, there's no save function in this game.
Are you doing this on an emulator?
No. I bought this game!
Big mistake.
There's no freeware version anymore. You just said that.
That is so true.
I don't have the freeware version. I have the paid version on Steam.
Well,
So
I
it
mean,
auto-saves.
Anna might be right. The hands are in that position.
Mm.
I just can't imagine being able to do this all in one go. With my platforming skills being this bad.
So I've decided for next week, my pick of old forgotten game is I Want to Be the Guy.
Can we
No.
please not do that?
And you will use her Mac excuse to be like, oh, I can't play that game.
What do you know? Flash doesn't work on my Mac.
Flash does work. Sadly, I can play I Want to Be the Guy.
Anna is already flashlight.
No, we're using fleshlight. We need something we wouldn't be using.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like
Get it, get it,
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
get it.
Get it.
Oh my gosh. You know, we could just go to the next level.
You did manage to complete this before, so you have the level skip.
Yeah, I can skip it. The only problem is if we want to get the other endings, I will have to get all the gems.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
not
mean-
happening. We'll just watch the videos. We'll just watch the endings.
That's not happening.
Never gonna happen. We're just gonna watch the endings. Besides, the normal ending is the best one. Well, not really, but still.
Well, you get a whole nother level for the special ending. My gosh. I just wish this was emulated right now. Buying games is a mistake. Okay,
You say as I
we're
buy for a
skipping.
game today.
That was World 4, right? So we're on
Say
World
as I bought
5.
a game today.
You heard it here, folks.
We were just in 4, you need to be in 5. Yeah, I was about like 3 minutes into World 5 by the time I paused it.
Really?
They're, each video is like 15 minutes long, so I know how long you've been on the world for.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, this looks normal.
Thanks, Azure. You're the best.
Remember, kids buying games is a mistake. Look at the score up top.
Wow, you're either the best or you suck.
It can't seem to make up its mind.
Because Anya is both.
Oh,
I hope that's not your backyard, Ralph.
Oh, we now explode into red.
Yeah. Because it's getting darker. Yeah, that paint is so realistic.
That was kind of like my thought on it. It's like, oh, that. Yeah, hyper realistic blood.
Mm-hmm. Not like someone went and spread like just the red pen on paint.
oh.
This is like the stuff that's. This is like the stuff that scandalized moms in like 1989. Oh my god!
Right through into the 2010s.
If little Jimmy sees this, he'll turn into a serial killer.
This kind of stuff is why purple blood exists. And Pepto-Bismol blood. And green blood.
Yeah, I
Any
remember
type
the
of color
green
blood.
blood being the thing.
Mm-hmm. And how Sega was so brilliant for actually using the color blood.
God, guys, do you remember Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, one of my first games.
And the huge controversy surrounding it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's a wall of blood!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but I don't know, maybe I'm just jaded. But the content warning seems so quaint at the start of this.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that it's not really a big deal anymore.
Yeah.
It was like
when
a
did
big
this
deal.
come out?
This came out in
2010.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like...
Well, like for
Remember,
me,
Ralph,
like for
you gotta play
example,
Kingdom Hearts
Doki
Critical
Doki
first.
Literature Club isn't scary to me either.
I didn't know
Sonic.exe, like
Doki
Code
Doki
Island,
was
etc.
supposed to be
That stuff
scary,
isn't
though.
scary.
I always thought Doki Doki was supposed to be kind of weird.
No, it's meant to be a horror.
It's meant to be horror.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all just too used to horror games to be bothered by it.
I'm never really scared by games anymore. What I like about horror games is like the story and stuff like that, and
Yeah, I
how
got that
they try to be unique in their trying to be scary rather than the actual scariness of the game. Because I do not get scared by anything. I haven't for like 20 plus years at this point.
Yeah, I got that stuff out of my system before I turned 20.
Like, remember, I'm the person who had my father read me It by Stephen King as a bedtime story. I do not care. He thought that that book was a great bedtime story, when it's not if you've actually read the book.
Well, like for me, I I've never been scared of most normal horror. Like, I've always been scared of, like, stuff that doesn't make sense. Basically.
It's like when Pokey gets like scared of doors, of doors closing and opening. Things
It's
sound
like when
and just
Pokey rounds the corner
yes,
and there's a police officer there.
and she's scared out of her mind.
She's
It's
just like, ah!
like she was yesterday or the day before.
Oh, yeah, I think that was yesterday.
Yeah,
Playing Call of Cthulhu, and she's just singing
yeah.
like, I'm safe here in this corner, I'm safe, and ah!
Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm afraid of some really weird stuff that doesn't really make sense.
And then you have things like Mario and Pokemon and stuff, which aren't meant to be horrific, but then when you really read into that stuff, it can be.
Yeah. So,
Like Mario is killing like hundreds of the citizens, and Pokemon is like you have Pokemon where the ghosts of children that have been stolen away. You know, the
yeah.
Pokemon entry, the Pokedex entries are a horror in themselves.
So, you see how the count is here? Like the gem count, total gem count. If we had all 240 gems, we could hit a vert here and go to the secret ending, but we don't.
How useful is that?
Ralph stands by the idea that the Pokedex is a load of shit. As someone who's never played a Pokemon game, I don't know.
Well, it's a load of shit when it comes to like height and weight and stuff because like certain Pokemon can be like 7 feet when they're meant to be smaller than the actual trainer. And, 7 feet would make them a lot taller. I think they just put in random heights and weights in the original games, to be honest.
Yeah.
And most ghost Pokemon are literally the ghost of humans. Or kids that were stolen away by a balloon.
But yeah, for me, things that really scare me, I really don't like anything involving claustrophobia. Anytime I see like a tight space, that really bothers me. I don't like it when I don't understand like why something is happening. Like if I understand like kind of in general what's going on, then it doesn't scare me, but if I don't understand it, then I'm scared. Like, for example, the reason most horror games don't get me is because they'll be like, oh, here's a ghost, or here's a serial killer. Like, they give you a specific thing to fear, you know? And for me, that makes it not scary. Like, it would be more scary if I didn't know what it was that I was supposed to be scared of. You know? I don't know if that makes sense.
So what you're saying to me is that you're scared of Anna.
What? What do you mean?
You're scared of Anna. She's unknown.
No, I love Anna. Oh. Did you see that?
The only game I can think of in recent memory that has managed to scare me is Subnautica. That game gets me.
The game that scared me most recently that I played actually on stream is My Little Sister, and that was actually, I think that was clipped actually. Or it actually scared me. It tends to be, rather than 3D games, it tends to be like the 8-bit, kind of 16-bit era of games that scare me. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not. It's more of an. It tends to have like a very interesting story in a small package, and it's like when I'm not expecting it to happen. Like something is really innocuous, and then it's just like, oh my god.
I'm very confused right now. I can't remember how I got past this part.
When are you?
That is a good question.
You can have loving mockery.
Yeah, like me and Ralph.
Or us and Anya.
Danya.
And Anya. Yeah, I know. I like kind of Danya. Like us and Danya.
Danya.
Done your wiles. Done your steers, yeah. До свидания. Done your stars.
Done.
Oh, I
I
think
think
it
she's
broke her.
losing it.
We have come to the broken stage.
Hee
Danya the Unknown has lost it.
Danya the Unknown. Oh, Anna, thank you
Hey.
for the subscription. Oh, it's Azure with the gifted sub to Anna. Thank you, Azure, for the gifted sub.
And you got another emote.
Yeah, I did it. Heck yeah. I was looking at the wrong screen for a second there.
Azure, thanks for gifting that sub to Anna. Anna,
Yeah.
welcome to the Nerd Herd.
The The nerd herd.
What, you don't like it?
It's a little. I love it. Oh my gosh!
Are we really back to Sultry Berry? I thought we left that behind us.
She never left. What are you talking about, Ralph?
Oh.
She's always with us.
Yeah, sultry berry.
Oh my. Anna. It's dinner time.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm missing something.
Usually.
I
Oh, we're
had
talking
no.
about the game? Okay.
I usually don't have trouble with this. I don't remember having trouble with this. Oh, I know why.
Don't worry, Anna. Anya. Why am I so I keep doing that?
It's okay. I do it occasionally too when they're together.
It's okay, Anna. It happens to everybody sometimes.
Wait, you talking to actually Anna or are you talking to Anya? Because you said Anna.
No, I've lost it now. I don't know who I'm talking to anymore.
Yeah, let's change your name to Jim. Change your name to Billy.
You just need to change your name to Jim. Jim will fix it.
Jimmy.
Oh, jeez. I'm sure Lulu got that reference.
Mm-hmm.
And I should probably be glad if no one else did, really.
Well, that's why I changed. Well, I was already sick of it, but that's why I changed my username because people kept getting me confused with Anime Peach, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm done with this. Like to be known by my name. So
Remember
And now I rarely see Peach around.
when
yeah,
Lulu, when I used to call you Princess all the time?
yeah, you still do occasionally.
Well,
When have I
excuse us, princess.
Mm.
Hey, we did it!
Yay, we've done
Ooh,
it.
speaking of, that's gonna be what that's
We got
related
the
to. It's
bad
gonna be one
ending,
of my
or the good
future
ending.
games.
Unending.
If we can get Annie to make it work, if not, then I'm gonna steal her stream code, and stream from my PC onto her channel.
No, are we going to get bored by the evil princess?
And it just crashed.
So I guess if we had all the gems, we could have a boss fight or something.
We get another level. I will say that.
Well, we've got an hour left, so
I could
and you
try.
can get all the gems.
I can try. We can attempt it.
Oh dear.
It's probably not gonna happen, but we can try. Sounds, possibly musical, heard in the night from other worlds or realms of being. H.P. Lovecraft.
So does that show up the first time you boot this up?
Yeah.
So it kind of spoils its own twist, really, by
really
having a
does.
Lovecraft quote in the loading screen.
It really does. We've already gotten these ones. Oh, hey, Heart! Hello!
Hey, ya,
Are you
Hartnell.
still streaming? Or have you finished?
Welcome to the pod.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a time. Oh, got it! Got all the gems in this level. Bye!
Yay!
Later, Wall of Darkness.
Later, Wall of Darkness. Oh, it's
See
this
ya.
level.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
It's this level, y'all. Well, let's see if I can actually do it. Already off to a good start.
And we are back in hell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're back here. In this torture chamber.
The true horror
The true horror is this level.
is actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with its content. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk
I've come
with
to
you.
fuck my clone again.
I'm Ralph from the future, and I've come to say that you couldn't do it. Gotta hand it to this level for being difficult. Yeah, this one is like the hardest level out of all the levels. I don't know why it's so difficult.
Good night, Anna.
Oh, good night, Anna.
Night, Gemina.
Good night. Have some good
Jimmy.
rest. Oh
Night,
boy.
Jimmy.
Gemma boy. You have yourself a good night here.
This is a good song to go with this game. And Anya's feelings right now.
Basically. This level is the worst level. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to have something this difficult in this game. When the whole point is to have a game that's meant to be, oh, spooky, scary, not hard. Especially since the later levels aren't hard really at all after this one. It's just this one that's difficult.
Wait until I make you play the other games that Therapy is a production as me.
Oh,
You're gonna do that? I've never played the other ones.
Yeah.
No.
I was going to say, so if she finishes this now, you have more games on deck, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's not happening.
But there is a certain Philips PCI game that I will want her to play in the future as well. Well, two of them.
Wait, the Philips CI, isn't that all hentai? Oh, wait, no, that's the PC-98.
Yeah, that's PC-98, and that's not all hentai. I don't know why people keep saying that.
Because we apparently have different definitions of hentai.
Yeah, because there's
do.
actual sex scenes in PC-98 games.
It's because there's Corpse Party in there, and that's the only one I care about.
Corpse Party is on the PC-98?
Yeah, that's where it was originally released.
What?
Yeah.
I never knew this.
The one on the PSP and the PC of the Steam version of remakes.
Wow.
No! What's happened?
What?
And the Steam one, quite honestly, is awful. It could be rough, but I know it from PC-98.
Am I back?
Oh no, what happened?
I pulled my headset out of the computer by accident.
Ooh.
I've done that before.
I was like, why is the sound coming out of my speakers now? Oh, shoot!
I mean,
I'm amazed I couldn't hear it.
if worse comes to worse, I can show the secret added ending to this game pretty easily.
And the extra level as well.
No. I mean, there's another ending added to the Steam version, and it's pretty easy to get. Can I offer you a hand? Please no.
Be careful saying that on any stream that has Lulu and myself on it. We might take it a different way.
Yeah, I'm just listening to Shinedown now.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this, guys. This is way too much pressure.
You don't say.
Like, I can't even go forward! I'm so pressured! so upset. This game...
Oh, oops, I was accidentally Ralph in there. I was like, what are you screaming about? You're just running back and forth.
Oh. Under pressure.
And then I was like, oh wait, I'm watching the stream, not the Discord.
Don't they know on my mind?
Under pressure. Ice, ice, baby. Under pressure.
Oh wait, no, that was Undercover. I sang a completely wrong song. Undercover is a banger, though.
Undercover man. Undercover man. Yeah.
Undercover 8.
Giving you a number and taking away your name.
Undercover 8. Don't say no on my mind.
When are we... So when are we doing a Nerd Crew fan dub?
I really want to do it. I want to do Mono's Hands of Fate. I want to do like a live dub of Monos. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, that's the game I need to make you play as well. It's Corpse Party. The original 98 version, not the Windows one, which just looks cursed.
I always thought that Corpse Party was an RPG Maker game.
The original one was, yes. But it's been remade several times.
But how could it be for the PC 98 if it was an RPG Maker game? Oh, was it just used in the same engine? Before RPG... Wait, when did RPG Maker become a thing? Like, when could people make RPG Maker games?
I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm gonna have to Google that.
RPG Maker was initially released in 1992.
Oh, okay. Okay, then it makes
6
sense.
years ago as RPG to Sukuro Dante 98.
And fundamentally, the PC-98 ran MS-DOS, I believe, and could run Windows as well, so, you know, putting an RPG Maker game on it's not,
Yeah.
What?
gonna be too difficult.
How am I silent with rage, Azure? What am I silent with rage about? When did that happen? But yeah, it was to Sukuro Dante 98 first, and then RPG Maker 95.
Huh.
Which was the first Microsoft Windows-based RPG Maker software.
Huh.
Silent Rage sounds like an edgy beat-em-up game.
But
Silent
the
Rage!
first one was made for the PC 98.
Activate your rage meter to use your super attack!
Don't say no. This game I don't think I can do this. I don't think I have the skills to actually do this.
So, suck butts for everyone who's confused. Because I
Wow.
know that it was first on the PC-98.
Yeah. That's actually
Because I've
pretty
done my
interesting.
research
I
before
didn't
this
know that
already.
Corpse Party was that old.
Yeah, it's 96.
I thought that it was newer than that. Like, I thought it was an early 2000s game.
No.
Like
Well,
Yume Nikki and whatnot.
only because it was re-released like years later. Only because it was remastered like 10 years later for Windows 2006.
Anya,
And then
Yeah.
are you okay?
for
No, I'm
PlayStation
not.
Portable 2010. Like it was the reason you think it's an later game is because it took 10 years for a release. It was originally until 2006 and 2010. And also the fact that a sequel didn't appear in like 2011. So I am amazed that the game got a re-release or a sequel or anything, to be honest.
Debuting the next killer for Dead by Daylight, Anya Wild! Finally snapped!
This freaking stupid game! This is why.
And of course, Corpse Party is one of the titles that is banned in China. But I really
A lot of
should
stuff
save this
is
for
banned in
all-
China, so it's not
this-
really
I
a
should
shock.
I'm so excited to talk about this game, so I should really save this for when I make you play it.
Yeah.
Because there is so much to talk about. I love these games so much. So I should save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't exist, Ralph. It's okay though. You got confused. Because the original one for the PC-98 obviously wasn't that well known. Because the original one was only really released on the PC-98 in Japan. It didn't come outside of that until RPG Maker software was then later released.
This game needs better
Microsoft
checkpointing.
Windows.
Yeah, it really does. It's really bad that I have to keep going back and doing the same part again and again.
Well, at least you have infinite lives.
Corpse Party looks amazing for what it is, and then you look at Microsoft Windows version and you're like, what the f did they do? Or the Steam version or whatever, because I remember the Adamonic Maniac, my friend Adam was playing it, a version of it, and it just, for some reason it made the teacher look like the same age as the teenagers when it shouldn't have. Made her look like a child.
Hey, progress. right off. Like, into the water.
Yeah, Ralph, it looks good for where it comes from. You can tell that it came off an RPG Maker.
I don't know. I never really got that into Corpse Party, to be honest.
I did. It's my kind of game.
Me.
Murder.
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 Corpse Party. You'll get caught up in the Corpse Party. Corpse Party. Corpse Party. Corpse Party!
But yeah, I know a lot about these games. As you can tell.
Okay, I don't think I can do this. I really don't think I can actually do this.
I don't know if I have played an RPG Maker game that wasn't porn.
I played a lot of RPG Maker games that haven't been porn. Yume Nikki.
The Witch's House.
Yeah. Ib.
It was awesome.
Tentacles versus Monster Girls. See, Azure, my browser history is quite pristine because this was like 2 computers ago.
Now, a lot of the visual novels I've played have had porn in it.
That just goes with the territory, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've been playing clicker games on stream, and the like dating clicker games, and there is, well, it's not included, but there is DLC you can buy where you can have it, so it's naked pictures and stuff like that.
It becomes a rhythm game.
But any game can be sexualized, so does it really matter?
Yeah, the thing is, like, I speak from, like, experience, but, like, that's experience from years ago. I don't really, like, bother with that stuff anymore.
Hey, if any of
I don't
you
care
go to
anymore.
Newgrounds, you know all about that shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like, there are Teen Titans pulling up the wazoo.
I had like a collection of like saved SWF files.
Oh, Lord.
I hate this, guys.
We couldn't tell.
So, my goal here, I'm gonna try and see if maybe, if I can get back to the avert, and then I can go back to here, if it will checkpoint me in the other avert.
What, am I being too much information, chat? I'm sorry, I will go back to being the purest berry. What? Fleshlights? What are those?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I am not
That
a pure
never
being.
existed.
I am not a pure being. This is the person, I'm literally the person who just admitted to having played Toganu no Chi. And that's literally a horror visual novel with a bunch of sex in it.
Well, you also did know what a fleshlight is. You just thought it actually had a light component to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure someone has to actually make one that does, right?
Okay.
Like, it's the world. Like, that stuff has to exist.
awful lot of games that I probably can't play on stream.
Most of this stream has just been this level. And not even just this level, it's been this specific part of this level.
Yeah, it was the same for my Spyro stream yesterday. It was most treetops. And me doing that singular jump because I couldn't do it. And then the rest was me trying to find dragons. Nope.
Oh my god, there is actually a Reddit thread asking that very question.
Hey Dixie D, how you doing? As you can see, Anya is broken.
Hey Dixity, welcome to hell. That's
Welcome
where we're
to
at
hell.
right now.
That's what these podcasts should be changed to. It's just welcome to hell. It's the Welcome to Hell podcast. Welcome to Anya's Hell. How may we help you?
Okay, so my goal right now is we just got to get over here.
Azure, let's just be honest. This is about torturing Anya. That's what
Well,
this podcast is now about. Has been
it
so
is when
long.
Lulu gets to pick the game anyway.
Yeah. And when Autumn does too, with Bubsy 3D.
Well, I'm the toss-up, and Anya is the wait a second. This game has literally been nominated for a video game award this
Yeah.
year.
It was rewarded on
Yesterday, or no, the day
Yay.
before. Or was it yesterday?
Thursday. Thursday night.
Fuck. Yeah.
Because it's not that known.
It got
Oh,
an award
it
at
got
the
an award.
VG Awards. It was on national television.
Was it? Do they show that on TV?
Yes. Oh my god.
It's still forgotten.
Anya, it is not.
It is. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's a forgotten game.
You just wanted to play Chris.
Yep. Sploosh was right this whole time and I was defending you. I was defending your choice of game and I got betrayed.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I literally can't do this.
Yes, Gris, Anya played it as a forgotten game on the podcast when
Yes.
it released this year, and it won a reward lately. Showing
like-
that it hasn't been forgotten from the general populace's mind, as is the thing for the podcast games.
This
To
is
be
a good
said
game,
as
but this
forgotten
is
game.
3
Anya
nerds
broke
and
the
one.
rules. Anya broke the rules, therefore she's getting tortured right now.
Therefore,
Anya
next week,
breaking
I
the
have
rules.
decided to pick my own forgotten game, and we're going to be playing Fortnite.
Too bad I can't play Fortnite.
Hey Owen, how you doing?
Hello, Owen. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, because she keeps doing stuff that she needs to be taught for, Ralph.
Like picking Gris.
Yeah. She's gonna be punished for that one for a while.
I actually don't have anything in mind for next week. What do you think, Lulu?
Oh, speaking of
Maybe
games that
we
actually
should see
scared
if she
me,
can get Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth working.
I would be willing to play that.
You would be making a grave mistake.
Autumn, I can show you the other games that Zarafusa Productions have made.
I actually would legitimately not want be upset if someone picked Call of Cthulhu. I hate that game.
Really?
I hate it with a fucking passion. Back in 2006 when it came out, I got it, played through it, hated it so much I went to my live journal to write a multi-paragraph screed against the game. I hated it that much.
A live journal.
A live journal. This is how far back this was. I got curious and tried to find it, and I guess live journal must have had a purge or something because I couldn't.
Yeah.
How about Escape from Bug Island?
What console is Escape from Bug Island?
I don't know.
Also, speaking of horror games that actually
I think it's a
freaked
Wii.
me out, Martian Gothic Unification.
Yeah, I know you like that one.
That game honestly legitimately freaked me out, and I love it for that. I loved that game. That's one of my favorite games we played on this podcast, just because it's actually a horror that actually got me. Hi, Rick! Hello! Welcome.
I love it's actually a horror that got me. Hi!
Yeah. I love the fact that horror got me, because most horror doesn't. So when I find something that actually freaks me out, I love it.
What game are you talking about?
Martian Gothic Unification.
Martian Gothic Unification?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that ages ago now.
Well, Barry wasn't a part of the podcast at that point in time.
That was my second episode, I think.
Yeah, it's old lore.
Yeah, it's 5, 6 months ago now.
Yeah.
6 months ago.
I loved that game so much. That scene when I checked the, what was it? The chute where I send stuff, and there was something in the chute when the only person who should be able to send stuff is me and characters that I control, so the fact that it was in there, that got me real good.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite things to happen in a horror game in a long while. Why do I keep dying there?
Hey Dixie, if you're watching those kinds of things, I stream that game, so go look at me. Self-advertisement.
Which game? Hatoful Boyfriend.
Yeah. I have collections. I'll be playing Hatoful Boyfriend and Holiday Star.
Which one is the partridge?
The Dr. Shoe.
Oh. He's a partridge.
The morning partridge, yeah.
I guess I don't know my birds.
Burps.
Burbs. He's the one you voice like this.
Yeah. Thanks, Azure. You're the best. Azure's also a mod on my channel, and he's the best that I do.
Yeah, he is such a good mod.
He's a good bean.
He's the best bean.
That? I was looking at chat and I suddenly just hear clatter, clatter, clatter.
Yeah, that's all I'm hearing.
And I'm like, wait, what happened? Do I really need to ask?
That's it, Dixie. It is Dr. Shoe. Iwamani Shoe.
If only I could just get over here again.
Well, Rick, it's kind of a spoiler, but
I wonder if there's an 18-plus version of How to Full Boyfriend.
What? They're birds.
Well, you know how most visual novels have, like, porn patches and stuff.
Yeah.
well, I don't know if it's just what I did, but you only see the human sides, like, in the introduction, and then the rest of the time you see them as burbs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bird porn.
Yeah. It would be quite interesting to see a porn version of that.
That's
Just
actually
seeing the
freaky.
partridge, the legs apart.
Although they're supposedly giant birds, right?
What?
They are supposedly giant birds, right?
No.
No, they're normal-sized birds.
Because they are apparently... I'm not sure, actually, if they're... Because apparently, according to the text, the human protagonist sees them as smaller than her.
But I thought I saw something in, like, the lore when you were playing that was like, yeah, the virus made us bigger.
Yeah, maybe. It's been a while.
Well, they might still be smaller than her, but they might be, like,
Yeah.
more towards her height.
Thanks, Asia.
With her hunter-gatherer instincts.
Yes. Then again, Mark did point out to me when he watched... Oh, pardon you.
Oh, did I
pointed
forget to
out
mute?
me-
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Mark pointed out to me, which I didn't realise that she was living in a cave this entire time. That was her home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise that she was in a cave.
Yeah, a bat cave.
Mm. What's wrong with you, Bixby? What's the matter? The most human-sized birds that you mentioned. Yeah. Okay. That would make sense. That would make sense how a partridge can have a giant knife in their wing.
Okay, let's see if I can get the other ending, at least.
So how do you get the other ending?
Okay, let's see if I can figure out where the eversion point is in this level. Because if I can avert... Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the best part, Dixie. I was pretty much expecting it, Dixie, because it was like, yeah, he's definitely... Yeah.
I don't understand.
He's the yandere.
And we could discuss it in private if you want, Dixie, because I'd rather not people go into discussing spoilers.
Oh, there we go.
In the chat. Because I want people to go watch my streams.
Go watch Lulu's VOD of How to Full Boyfriend. Is it still up?
Yeah, I've got a whole collection.
You highlighted them? Cool, cool.
Collection playlist.
And so I was like, wait a second, that was probably more than a couple weeks ago now.
I finished Holiday Star last week.
And I haven't archived any of my streams. Not that I've really done anything. Well, I guess I could have done I Want to Be the Guy.
I did. I usually do mine as soon as I finish.
But I mean, not that I thought most of my streams were really worth archiving. They were mostly just me screwing around and talking to chat. If you could be anyone from Star Wars, who would you be? I guess that was directed at Azure. But hey, we can still answer it.
I've literally barely watched any Star Wars in my whole life. I'm being absolutely legit right now.
Yeah, I used to like Star Wars a lot. Like, I don't really care about Star Wars anymore. Once upon a time, I was a big fan. Now, I just really don't care.
Oh, Azure.
Oh, thank you, Azure. That is such a sweet command. Oh boy. I just suck.
Remember its name.
Oh
Okay.
boy, Goof! Wash, Mickey. The Keyblades sure led us to a strange...
What is going on?
Haha, you sure said it, Goof.
What is going on?
It's some Eversion world, ha!
Well, either way, you're doing an excellent job, Azure.
Oh, look! It's the Blueberry Waifu, ha!
Life is a pain.
You're only calling her Blueberry Waifu because I called her Blueberry Waifu. You didn't even know who I was talking about.
Didn't you say you only called her Blueberry Waifu because someone else called her Blueberry Waifu?
Yeah.
So, the cycle continues.
Yeah. Oh, we're losing Rick. Quick, somebody war each other.
Nom nom.
Guys, I want to die.
Slowly puts my hand in Berry's mouth. Slowly
is
put
not my
one finger
fetish.
in after the other.
Oh. No, thank you. No. No, 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 no.
Can I die?
You've
Not
been
yet.
dying. Or are you talking about in the real world?
In the real world.
No.
No, we will not allow that.
No, you're already dead. This is hell. Azure, why are you trying to test out commands? What are you doing?
So there are like a series of points sprinkled throughout this world that you can use to, like, get back to normal.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to do is I need to get to, like, the middle one.
The middle one.
Yeah.
So we're not quite there yet.
No. And I can't remember
Find
where
the
all...
last point.
Oh my gosh.
Anya asking if she can die reminded me of the time I was in a stream and the streamer asked how everyone was, and I said something like, I feel dead, and they banned me.
Wait, what?
What?
Wow.
Well, timed you out.
Somebody doesn't get nihilist humor.
Or even just, like, being incredibly tired.
Yeah.
I do not get why they would ban you for that. Time you out for that.
It was a kid-friendly channel. Okay, still, like, I feel dead is often a euphemism for I'm really tired. Like, I don't know. That seems a bit. Nope. Discord screen share went all fuzzy for a second.
Where is this Eversion point? Is it up
Tearing
here?
me apart, Lisa!
Oh, it is! Okay. Let's go.
So this is where we have to be?
Yeah.
In the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Time to head over.
And not fall in anything and die.
I mean, it's not too bad in this world since most things are kind of not alive or dead.
Or undead. Hey! Oh no!
This is a mistake. I don't understand.
So you specifically need this level.
Yeah.
Not
But I think this
friendly
is
or
one
not
of the... I think that's one of the monsters became this weird looking. Or no, it's one... Right?
I think the monsters become the rocks.
No. Those are rocks for most of the thing. I don't understand. Because I do need this world. Oh wait, maybe...
Well, it's the next world down that the clouds become solid in, right?
I think so. You could try that. I don't think it's gonna do much.
Well, I saw you were trying to, like, climb up them before.
Oh wait, maybe if I just... Oh, I'm an idiot.
There you go.
There we go.
World clear! Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Hello, I am the princess. Burp, burp. Burp. And we're both weird meat cultists.
That's funny.
And that's it. This is the ending. We can just sit here forever now.
In perfect harmony.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the best ending, but
Yeah. Let's see. We can just, like, look up the other ending, I
yeah,
guess.
let's look at the
Because I don't think I'll ever be able to get all the gems. Though I got pretty close.
So we're doing a sushi completion.
Yeah, basically. That's exactly
like-
what we're doing.
Like that time he beat Shadow Hearts.
Yeah.
And Clock Tower 2.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And a load of other games.
Do. Wait, let me close out of Steam first, because Steam tends to...
Rick, sushi beating a game? As if.
Okay. Wait. I kind of want to see if there's one that shows also the extra level.
The secret level.
Yeah. But I feel like they're all gonna have, like, a guy talking in it. Wait, this one's in Korean? Oh, this person isn't talking. Heck yeah. Awesome. Oh, wait, but this is, I think, the old version. Yeah, it's the old version. Big oof.
Does the old version not have the true ending?
No, it does, but it's not as detailed as what we've been playing.
Not as detailed as what we've been playing.
Yeah.
What we've been playing is not very detailed.
No, whatever.
I mean, am I lying?
Where is it? There we go. Time to watch this. Wait. No. I can't believe we resorted to this.
Really? Because I sure can.
Me too.
Okay. So, let's see here. Doo-doo-doo. This is kind of close. We just got that ending.
Ooh, the title screen's gone all.
Yeah. It's all weird.
Runk. Nice
So
one,
this is
Azure.
the super evil dimension, it looks like.
Yeah. And nothing actually ever dies, as you saw right there.
I'm gonna copy that Azure and add it to mine.
But similarly, you're kind of trying to get back to the
Yeah.
happy world through the aversion points.
Okay, thank you, Azure.
Look at this nerd actually being good at a game. Haha, can't relate.
Check out these speedrun strats.
Rolf. Yeah, Resident Anne, you're amazing now.
Yeah, I'm such a good gamer, y'all.
Yeah, she totally is the
Yeah,
person
wow.
we wanted right now.
She sure is playing this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Hey, we're back in Happy World.
Yeah, we finally made it. We did.
La 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 la. Happy World. So very happy, la la la. Isn't this game wonderful? Hee hee. Someone kill me.
Thank you, Azure.
Yee.
Well, random evil hand in the
Yeah.
Happy World.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, that's true, Azure. That's true.
Oh, we're both evil monsters.
We've done it. Heck yeah. Now it's
Aw.
over. So, what are our thoughts on Eversion?
I loved this game at the time, and I still do.
Yeah.
Seems neat.
Yeah, I remember seeing this way back in the day and loving it. It was kind of weird coming back to it again after all this time. Kind of different from what I remember, but still, I still love it. I think that, I mean, this game, along with others, is kind of the reason why, I don't know, I was so mad when everybody was praising Doki Doki. Because I'm like, there was so many other ones that had done the same thing, and we all looked over those. Big sad. Because there's this one, Yurisu Syndrome. There's several visual novels that have this concept already. Some other games.
Although, at least I don't know about the others, but Doki Doki does it like indulge in a particularly like high level of like fuckery and all the stuff it does with like files in its directories.
Yeah, which is, if we were able to ever play Irisu Syndrome, that's basically what Irisu Syndrome does too. Is it
Yeah.
like messes with files and like you have to go into the files, and then there's also some other games like I'm Scared, which did a similar thing, and also what's it called? There was this one game about going into a mirror, and the idea was that in order to progress the game, you actually needed other people who have played the game to help you, because everybody gets some keys in their playthrough that they don't need but other people need, and you have to like exchange files in order to beat the game.
I find that kind of like experimental stuff interesting, but also kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that it wasn't a new concept at that point. Like there were other
Yeah, no.
games that did a similar thing. And not like I did like Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't get me wrong. What made me mad was just all the people who were treating it as if it was the first of its kind.
Well, I'm the same way when people praising certain horror games in general or anything that is apparently currently like this amazing game that brings functions to light, like recent F&V games and stuff like that, when it's like this stuff was done in the 90s, etc. It's just that it wasn't very popular at the time and it was ahead of its time, so you guys didn't want to play it, but now you want to play all the shit when that stuff was already there. It was already expansive. This is not new by any means. It's just, I guess it's just slightly done better.
Yeah, like I
Look,
remember
guys,
when the FMV game came out, that was the Black Mirror episode, and everybody was like freaking out over it, and I'm like, this isn't even that good of an FMV game, y'all.
I'm a horror hipster. I hated on Amnesia before it was cool. I never liked that game.
I actually liked Amnesia when it came out. I actually did like it, but
I was actually like genuinely never impressed with it.
I wasn't
I did
either.
like it, but like I liked the fact that um like you could make levels and stuff with it, I guess, more than anything else. And at the
I
Like
time there wasn't that many of that type of game out there.
I do tend to be a kind of like that hipster attitude with the game, is that I no longer like a game if it's like really popular, because it's like everybody's talking about it, everybody's praising it, and you get things like I love Resident Evil 4 and then it got oversaturated by having people putting on every single console that there is, and then Final Fantasy VII, I've always not liked that for that very reason, is that those games got the most love, whereas other games in the series got abandoned because of that.
Yeah.
Which is by no means the fault of the game, it is the people around it.
Yeah.
I forever have a soft spot in my heart for Final Fantasy II in the US.
Hells yeah.
I think that one was 4 in Japan.
Yeah.
And it was like my first. It was like really my first Final Fantasy. Like I don't think we ever had the one on the original Nintendo.
No.
So, but everyone's like, "Ooh, Final Fantasy 6." Everyone forgets poor old 2 for
Yeah.
whatever. Fucking naming conventions.
My favorite Final Fantasy has always been Final Fantasy IX. But I
9
haven't.
is like the hidden gem.
Yeah. I love Final Fantasy IX so much. I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, but I've always loved 9.
9 was like the returning to a more like fantasy-ish setting,
Oh my gosh!
getting more cyberpunky.
Azure, I love that. Command, I love it. That is so cool. There's 68%,
Oh, it's not
14%. This
69. I'm disappointed.
this like
So
these levels are way too low.
is this a like iteration on the count?
There might be a cooldown, guys.
Yeah, there might be like a little bit of a cooldown. And
So don't do
since
it all at once.
there is an 82% between.
Yeah, 82.
Heck yeah, that's a lot of love.
Between yourself and yourself.
Between yourself and your.
Oh shit, it is!
Literally
Between me and my
putting
clone.
Between me and my clone. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So give it like 5 more seconds and then one of you try it. Yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
see, there
Rick
it is.
got it.
There's 90% love between Rick and Rick.
Yeah, you need to at somebody, you nerds.
I love
Oh,
this.
oops.
Azure, you're the literal best.
Yeah.
This is so great.
Ooh.
34.
Ew.
Wait, now I actually have to see if I can find this weird game I was just thinking of. What is it called? Game
Between
where.
me and my clone.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, I did say.
Well, it's because I only just did the command, Rick. You need to wait a bit.
Oh, yes. It's called Mirror
'Cause
Layers.
there probably won't be time for us because we're moderators and the leader, but there will be for you guys, unfortunately. Damn, our loves are really low, and yet your love for yourself is really high. Kind of says something, doesn't it?
Yeah, how jank this command is. I fucking hate myself. And I love you guys. It is
Yeah,
opposite
ours
day.
need to be higher. Rick gets the higher one between you two, and mine and Anya's needs to be higher. It
Is
definitely
this
needs
the
to be
end of the
69.
OTP?
It was last week. What are you talking about?
Forgot about that.
Nah, the OTP will never die.
Yeah.
So, are we streaming Blackness?
Wait, hold up. I gotta show this.
because the stream is black.
Oh, thank you, Azure.
Big oof.
You are the best, Azure.
Big oof.
As
Big
you are
oof.
watching videos on the
Yeah.
Discord share.
Yeah, there we go. Doop.
Oh, my OTP is flying.
Heck yeah. It will never die.
Okay, I'm curious about something here. It's random each time you do it.
Oh, that's dumb. It should have a seed like the loot count.
Although to be fair, that's probably a lot more
A lot more work here.
yeah, than something that you're just gonna
Especially
whip up.
having to reset the seed every stream as well.
But hey, 96% is just 69 backwards.
For a set number you need Deathbot, yeah, that's what I thought.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a game.
It sure is a game.
Anyways, I think we should probably end things here. It's been 3
Yeah.
hours and I need to eat.
Food is an important part of a balanced diet.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed Eversion, even though I sucked really bad.
I enjoy your suffering.
Yeah. Anyways, we
Oh, I'm so
are at
sorry,
the end.
Stefan. We're about to finish.
Oh no! Yeah, we're at the end here. Yee.
Oh. Yeah, we're wrapping up the lewdness and
Yeah. Oh
wrapping it
wait,
up.
actually, I'm gonna make a guess right here. Boney King of Nowhere. Are you Leo? I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know if you're still here. Since you already
Leo,
said goodnight.
like the Lion of Legend. The legendary Leo.
Yeah. Yep. Ah, hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome. So you got to see how I am during streams and how bad I am at games. But yeah, hello.
Defender
Hello.
of the Seven Realms. Leo the Brave.
Yeah, I
Yee.
tend to get like 30%, 60%, or 90%.
Yee.
And nothing in between.
Oh boy.
And now you have been introduced to Lulu and myself, and just how fucking perverted we are.
Yeah. Yeah, Lulu, yeah. Leo is one of my, RL friends.
3%. Ouch.
He's pretty cool.
Ouch. But Owen loves me. And I love Owen.
Yeah.
According to the Magic 8 Ball, signs point to no.
Science point to
Owen
know.
was so pissed about my Jackbox stream on my birthday. He was so angry when that happened.
Yeah, anyways, we should probably be wrapping up. But yeah, this was episode 11 of the Three Nerds, One Forgotten Game stream with your host, Anya the Nerd, and
Princess Lulu 1989.
And me, the spookiest berry.
what happened? What just happened in the chat?
You see, Rick, this ain't no sushi stream. You're not safe here. See?
Sure.
Not safe here in my stream because Azure is a mother too. Azure has power.
Yeah,
And Azure
anyways.
will buy you.
Anyways, we should probably go and raid someone. And I see MJam is live. So let's see if we
Moose
can
live?
raid. Raid MJam. I love the hug command. I love it so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, anyways. Thank you guys so much all for watching. I'll hope to see you guys later, probably on Tuesday for more Battle Network as we continue on our adventure through that of becoming one of the greatest Navi users as a 5th grader. Anyways,
I gotta catch all the Pokemons. Wait a second.
bye everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Have fun. We got the nerds in the herd.